Anyways, we're not talking about Junelle.
Oh yeah, what if you talk about Junelle? Are you bring it up still?
No, me I say we're not doing.
No, just make sure I say
we're not doing.
Speaking of track and field.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Yeah, we talk about Junelle, man. Why not?
No, because we don't have full context and the video not come out. The interview not come out.
Yeah, the full video.
We have the people's thoughts out there, right? We have the people them thoughts. Them a bun her out. Them a bun her out everywhere I clip.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Them a bun her out everywhere I clip there. Yo, she look good yesterday. Yo, she looks good all the time, I mean. But yeah, she looks especially like model-esque here. So this is how she show like police officers who are supposed to make you feel safe in Jamaica encouraging bullying. Or she must post this on it look like Twitter. Look like a comment from TikTok. Like the person must a comment something on that thing. It's the smarty tag or makes you see them comments, yeah.
And the squaddy.
Is that a lead squaddy?
No, he looks like he's in police wear in his avatar pic.
Of course, the avatar with in a uniform.
Yeah, so quick talk about it. So Junelle Bromfield, track and field athlete, that most Jamaicans cannot tell which event she does.
400.
Most Jamaicans.
Oh.
Javi, you didn't know?
When I read the article.
Alright,
I didn't know.
I say this. I'm going to tie into a later point that I'm going to.
But it is. People should read.
Yeah, people should read for real, right? Apparently, Soul Sessions.
Simone
Clark Cooper. Right? Took Sim Soul Sessions.
Right.
To foreign. Yeah. To talk about conversation, sit down with Junelle Bromfield.
Yeah.
Apparently, the main reason why that was done is because Junelle is saying that she's afraid to come back to Jamaica. I'm there to try to find a clip. Hold on, see one clip here. This was the trailer they released. See it here?
1,000 miles to Orlando to sit with tonight's guest because it was that important to me for her to tell her story.
They came from my mother and my family. If this was 2021 when I lost my mom, I would be in a corner somewhere crying. I had to turn off my inbox because I was getting death threats from people. I'm on a different journey in life right now. Sometimes things are not going good. There's great on the other side.
Soul Sessions is
is it that TVJ way of cutting this?
Yeah.
Like it just Carney?
Shut up. Shut up.
Like you know, like my cut. You can just call me. I could do something much better than this easily.
You gonna take that part out? You gonna take that part out?
No, because I want the extra money part the side. No, the trailer just
could have been better.
So formulate. Just say that. Formulate. So yeah, when you see that there, so and the people them a beat her. People them a say she drag it. People them a say, yo, it never that serious. You see me, you just take 5% of negative energy that was being spewed online and you kind of magnify it into a whole thing now.
Oh my God.
That's what people are saying.
Just leave her alone.
First off, I want to reiterate that point again. Say, we not condone the online bullying. We not condone the fuckery comment them what people been a spew. And another thing is that you can't tell her how to really feel.
Exactly.
You see me, let me speak in a woman talk now. This is how I really talk. You can't tell me how to feel.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. This is
say them applause.
You can't really tell like she how to feel about this. Because people bring up, Shakari, people be like bad mouth she and she come out here alright and even there take picture with people in the Stanza Stadium, right? But then again, you can't really tell she how to process this.
Exactly.
Alright? So let's get that out of the way. I do feel like she's dragging this a bit. I feel like, and not necessarily drag, but maybe a somewhat of an over-exaggeration in that nobody never dare go do her none. I don't feel. But then again, you're seeing these things and you in and of yourself, you don't really know how to process this hate that you're getting that you never really did get before. But at the end of the day, nobody never do, I know. As people rightfully bring up, which ties into what we did say earlier. Olympics done. And me did see where some Diamond League meets were being held and like clip the online and people were commenting, wait there, Olympics still are going? For show you the obliviousness of people
in
general when it comes on to like track season and Olympics and them thing where they feel like say whenever people run a most Olympics
or a world
them no know say there's seasons and events outside a world champs and Olympics, right? I feel like the general Jamaican wouldn't able to recognize this girl here out of a lineup. Them just know say there's a girl, and them probably hear of a girl that's being bullied or the people them don't like because she there with the normalize you.
Yeah.
And this is something what she know. This is something what, the first time we talk about it where we did say me not too like what she's been doing. I'm very surprised that Noah Lyles wasn't here sitting in the chair with her as well.
No, he came out.
I saw that. It looked like in the dress for the interview. And maybe
it was
Simone,
a surprise.
Maybe I did Simone did say, yo, maybe I she would do it by herself. It didn't look like in the dress for the interview too. No, in the dress like him there. In the dress like him there for the interview too. And she needs to recognize just and do things to correct this. Say, yo, you are tying too much of your identity to this man because the general, people in general, them not know you without knowing him.
True.
You know what I mean? True. And that's the crux of enough people problem with you. In that, you're a spill attack, you chat some things about Jamaican athletes, people call you a traitor, right? Did people take it too far? Yes. Cannot go without saying, right? But the majority of the vitriol, me feel, if it wasn't pointed, should have been pointed towards him.
Yes. Absolutely.
You see me?
Yeah.
And because you have tied yourself to this man now, much of your identity to him. I feel like at that really I go out. She even rebrand her TikTok and her personal TikTok to a couples one.
Wow.
Oh.
Further tying herself to the man.
So that's why many people would have the issue say, well, oh, you're like, oh, because I think Simo did say, she tweeted like, you know, questioning her loyalty to her country and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, many people would, because if you're going to make it seem as if like you are him, or well, you're for him like that. So totally and completely like not understanding that you are a Jamaican athlete as well that represents us in a 400 meter. Like, yeah, like maybe have a separate TikTok where you have Noah and Junelle or Junelle and Noah, however you want to do it. But and then make your personal own for sure that, well, you are all about Jamaica. You're representing your country. This is your job. This is what you're doing. Makes sense to me. So to be honest, like, you know, just quickly, yeah, at first I'm like, well, this is a bit too much. Like, you know, you had to leave. Like, I think a probably better one would have been like, you know, her work, and I know she was trying to do some modeling because she did a fashion show, right? Yeah. You know, she said, well, you know, I'm, you know, other responsibilities or other things.
She is modeless. Fuck what anybody says.
Yeah,
she's
absolutely.
a good looking girl.
Yeah. So, you know, like that took her, she's unable to come to Jamaica at the time, and then you just text him so session there. But to kind of make it this whole thing like, oh, we're going to harm her, it's ridiculous. Like, I thought that was just like, come on.
But I mean, you have to take death threats seriously.
True. Yes.
And I feel like that's the stand she was taking. Like, don't just take it lightly. Like, oh, nobody will do anything to me. Like, no, man, take it serious.
True.
You're an athlete and you're popular and whatever. You never know what can happen. Take it seriously and make it breeze off. Make it cool off.
Which it did.
I think you can come back.
Which it did. From the Olympic time.
Fully enough.
From maybe Olympic time.
December. Yeah, till December.
Javi, she could have done it and now live her life and nobody
maybe
knows.
But other people, they more that take the comments too far, like the extremists.
Comments like, and trolls the extreme in their comments, but they wouldn't have done nothing extreme in their action.
You never know.
In our mind, she has to think that for it. But I'm telling you what is reality. Nothing wouldn't do this girl. Not one thing. I feel like that girl I need a PR coach. If it's that she go do certain things. Because now the people that must say you're doing this for clout. You try sell a sub story. You get the queen of materializing and packaging sub stories, right? To fly up to you and do all of this, it just come off a certain way. And we just feel like she needs some guidance.
I feel like that's
in our life right now in regards to dealing with this and this whole relationship thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she has made certain missteps.
I think that's just one of the cons of sharing your true feelings, like showing people what you really are go through. Because maybe she really have a rough time dealing with all the comments and the backlash that she get. And she share it with everybody like, this is what I'm going through. But then everybody's like, oh, you're a bit dramatic. You're too extra. You're draggy. Da-da-da-da. And not really like, you know.
Well, the thing is, when she was sharing that, you know, like calling me ugly and him something there, absolutely. Call out those people. Those people are fucking disgusting. Like, why with the racist and the colorist remarks. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just felt like it was just a little bit too much and a little bit exaggerated. You're right, Javi. Like, you can't take death threats lightly, but I just feel for the most part, most people wouldn't even know. You know, like Junelle. And even if it's that, she could have definitely come out here, do the interview, because it was like a quick thing. And then the next day she fly out incognito and nobody would have make it even anything. But again, to just kind of package it as like, oh, it's so unsafe out here for Janelle to come out here. It's like, no. Like, leave Noah alone, because most people recognize Noah. I think Noah is the most more recognizable of the two. So just leave Noah foreign. Leave Noah foreign and you come out and do your interview and go back up to him.
See me? He don't look like him just for the interview too.
I don't know.
You man, star appearance.
Anyways, Junelle, we are on your side.
We're on your side, but it's like a kind of further negative stigma for the country too. And we don't need that right now.
She's still young, so
I know that's why she need a PR person. She needs somebody.
Breathe social media, take your time, do your therapy, do your healing, and just
stop focus on the negative comments. Some of them are troll for troll's sake. Some of them troll because them pre say, oh, she's cutting it out and highlighting them. And so the trolls them win, and so them feel good when you highlight the fuck. You know, mind, man. Me sure some people in our life, enough people I show our love.
Even online too.
Hey, fuck no.
That part.
That's what she's doing.
Hey, man.